Hello, my name is Tristan Baker, and welcome to Tolarin. Now, Tolarin is a platformer game with player progression, collectibles, and multiple levels to it. Now, the player progression we're going to explain a little bit later, but the platform is kind of self-explanatory. Collectibles, they're going to be rare things players can go about collecting throughout the game to unlock certain rewards in the player progression. So I don't really need to explain much of that. But okay, let's get into it. Objective of Tolarin is to capture all the birds in any given level before the time runs out. Now, as I said, there's a timer involved in this. You have to beat the timer or you have to capture all the birds before the time runs out, or you lose. You have a health bar, so if you fall a certain amount of distance, you're going to lose some health, and there's going to be some traps throughout the game. There might be even some enemies. Who knows? But your health is very important. If it drops down to 0, you will die. If it drops below 50, you're going to start slowing down, and you might miss your shots more with your later on. I'll explain that, but yeah. The movement, however, that's interesting. It's going to be like little slidey, like low gravity feeling, because on Tolarin it has low gravity, and that's why birds are the dominant species, and that's why the hunter's going out there to capture them. Like I said, the objective is to capture the birds, and how players will do this is they will fire a net using a net gun at the birds to capture them, and they have a specific amount of nets down at the bottom. They have, like, each time they have nets per net gun, they can capture the birds with them all. If they run out of nets, they're pretty much screwed and will lose. Although I could probably add some upgrade or like net ammo around the map. To unlock the next level, you have to capture all the birds before the time runs out. Self-explanatory. There's a possibility for upgrades in this game where if the player collects so many rare or collectible birds, they can go into a shop and buy a better net gun with more ammo and stronger nets, because there's a chance that the birds could break out of weaker nets if they're a stronger bird. And the players could also upgrade their boots to make it so the gravity has less effect on them or more effect on them. Either way, they could also make it so they upgrade their coat and mask. That way they have more health, so they can survive more falls, stuff like that. Similar games to this would have to be the Holy Knight or Hollow Knight and Celeste. They're very prominent platformers, really fun, and I believe they're extremely similar in the play style to Tolarin. Tolarin, I believe, could be completed in 4 months, or at least prototyped in 4 months. There's a lot more that could be added to this throughout it, but this is the basic prototype implementation here, and I believe it could be done. Thank you.